dokie. Hello there. Welcome back to Witcher 3 goodness. How is everyone? Hello, hello, hello. I'm back. Gosh, damn it. Okay. Yes. Hi, Sadie. Yeah, good girl. Go to sleep. You're alright. Huck Oddly, Juan Macara, Chunky Nurgling, and Mornington Crescent. Hello, 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 hello. How are you all doing? Welcome to the stream. Fangs out, good to see you. We have officially entered Hell Week around here. So I'm just gonna get on and stream as much as I can to take my mind off the stress of my brother's getting married this week, which is great, excellent, but there's a lot going on kind of around that. So I want to play some Witcher goodness. Can y'all hear and see everything okay? Everything looks good? Everything's all right? Oh, man. Hey, Spartan. What's up? All right. So, last time we saw Detlef's vision, and we also learned that Detlef apparently does not want to kill the people he's been killing, but is being blackmailed somehow, which I'm not really sure how one blackmails an elder vampire, but I suppose that's what we're trying to figure out. What is that high-pitched whine? I do not hear a high-pitched whine. Hold on. Let me go to the stream and see if I can hear it. Stream and see if I can hear it. Stream and see. No? Yeah, no. I just listened to the stream and I don't hear anything. It's just Sotek. That was an aggressively British child there.
Oh, where you walking?
That was clearly an adult voice actor. What?
Silver Lux, go to the bath. You're in need of excitement to put the pickle back in.
Oop.
Stick on me. Ow, hey, that hurts.
It's not playing now. It sounded like the start of a jet engine. What?
I saw a dead man yesterday. Smell.
All right. Well, if y'all hear it again, let me know. I don't hear anything like that, so I have no idea what you're talking about. Hearthstone, I am legend. Thank you for the 3 months.
A dash of wine and some slap and tickle.
Slap and tickle.
No touching until you pay.
Big Ag 72, welcome stream. How you doing?
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morning, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
Fool things.
Oh, Porky Dorky, thanks so much for the raid.
Master. Summon tell Gorich to defend Hell Pit.
Hello, hello. Welcome. We just started, so y'all showed up. We've got this child who I genuinely believe has been up to shenanigans. Thanks for the raid. Y'all are playing Warhammer. What kind of Warhammer? Like Warhammer is in like tabletop Warhammer, or Warhammer is in like Total War Warhammer? Well, thank you for the raid. Real quick, hello there. I'm Lord Master Sotek. If you don't know who I am, oh, you were playing 4th Ed? What? What were y'all doing? Hot diggity damn. What are y'all running? Are y'all doing like a homebrew? Okay, I have to know everything now. I have to know everything now. You shouldn't have come here. You came to the wrong place. Because now I'm gonna torture you for details. Custom campaign. Yes. Elaborate. Elaborate immediately. Awesome. We do a lot of that around here. Oh, Borderlands campaign? Are you using any of the 2nd Ed stuff for the Border Princes? Or are you just doing complete homebrew? I'm gonna claim to be these kids' dad. Why not?
His father, and you won't touch him. I won't let you.
Oh, poppycock. I knew his father. A grifter, a cheat, just like his brood.
Yeah, well.
Teach him honesty. He'll not leave muck at our shop door just to draw patrons to his own stall. So back away, drifter.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well. Which is all the same to me.
I don't know why I'm protecting this child who...
Teach
Oh.
you to help scofflaws and cheats. Circle him! Circle him! All together! On 3!
I don't know why I'm playing fair. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. 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 Oh, okay.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Leaving? Hold on. I'm not gonna let these nerds beat me up. Are you kidding? Please. I'm far too comfortable save scumming for that. I think it just saved, so I think we want this. Let's see. Okay, you're doing some Renegade Crown stuff. Very cool. Act 2 finale, we're fighting Yin Yin in the Keep of Myrmidons. Wait, what? What?
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun
You can't.
fickle?
I'll call...
Leave him alone.
Hold on, let me get caught up on the chat. Okay. Custom campaign in the Borderlands. Few Renegade Crown stuff. As it stands, a lot of homebrew. First campaign, we hit the finale, so it was a big bang. 40 sessions in, our group are pretty in-tier heroes on their own right. Some close calls, some dangerous, crazy stuff. Wait, so is what Morbius said what actually happened? Were y'all fighting Yin Yin at the Keep of Myrmidons? Atop... what? Okay, no, clearly he's making stuff up. That doesn't make sense. Everything he... No, he is being honest? What is a Lamian Hypno? A Blackstone Fortress? Isn't that a 40k thing? What is happening? What is happening?
A witcher, and I'd advise you to go back where you came from.
I thought witches defend men from monsters, not cheats from justice.
Need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like, after we tan his hide. So stand down.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as...
In the grey dongler! For look half-breed! Vagrant!
Teach you to help scofflaws and cheats.
Ooh.
I'll avenge you, comrade!
There we go.
Come on, come closer.
Nerds! Ha ha! Wipe the floor with them. And hey, we hit level 50. Hot diggity damn. Fagoth and Brother Red. It's a long story. I demand someone explain this to me.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast on the Duchess's orders.
Knock that guy back over.
Yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Nothing really. Had a little misunderstanding. Figured it out, though.
Uh-huh, I see. As the Duchess's protege, you may go. But this lot, that's another matter. You'll come with us. Some time in a cell ought to scare the dimwits out of you. Come on.
Got their asses kicked, and they get to go sit in the drunk, the drunk tank.
You're very good with your fists, sir.
All right, see you, Spartan.
Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Who is this sassy lost child? So there's a landmark underneath Myrmidons, and it's an old one structure. Going from a landmark mod until the war, there's like not a lot of lore for your Myrmidons. Oh, okay, cool. I get you. You don't need to message it to me. I was just curious. That's really cool. I'm glad y'all having a lot of fun with it. What's the party makeup?
Partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true. They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow, so what say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it. Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Wait.
The party makeup question?
Before we get to talking,
Why is that so
take a
dangerous?
My boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they've just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please.
I feel like this child is not actually a child. You have an ogre? Oh, Lord. You have a Stragani farmer.
Who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
This
How
kid
much?
is such a grifter.
Say 500 crowns.
500?
Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
Oh my, I could use mind tricks on the child. That's so rude. Which is I mean, it's not that much money to me. You have a watchman, an ogre crusher, knight of the blazing sun, and a commandante, and a spy master. Do it. All right, fine.
No way. Not about to contribute to your shady venture. You'll tell me what you know for free.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. As you wish, sir. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron. Gets
Y'all are
his
evil,
boots
chat.
cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know
We
where I
had
might
so
find him?
much money.
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
He should have thought about
Time
not
for
being
that.
poor.
Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's Cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Watch, he gave the kid like some horrible toxin.
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah.
That's actually not wrong.
Meaning the right thing to bribe them with.
Can I shoot your...
Children are actually much easier to work with if you know how to, like, negotiate with them.
One the bootblack mentioned.
Especially when it comes to the art of compromise. Compromise is huge with kids. Studying child development, like that is the easiest way to negotiate with children. If you work with compromise, it you will, like, it gives you so much better groundwork. A belt? No, please do not physically assault children. It does not work. It's a terrible tactic and it does not work. Neither does yelling at them. It's not gonna do any good. How would Gotrek feel about Geralt as a person? I think Gotrek would like Geralt. I mean, he would like him the way Gotrek likes people, which is that, like, I think he would overall like Geralt, but he would probably, like, still be very gruff and unpleasant in a lot of ways. But I think Geralt would understand. He would definitely probably not approve of a lot of the things Geralt does. Like, he would not approve of his willingness to use magic. He would not approve of the fact that he's a mutant, and would probably see him as some kind of aberration. But I think with time they would become friends, though Gotrek would probably still be kind of a sourpuss a lot of the time. What about Felix and Dandelion?
Gotta break it down.
I think Felix would like him and hate him in
drum
equal
and holler,
measure.
Dettlaff, I'm coming for you. A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
That's a convenient skill.
Another wretched
Wish I could do that.
Nice. Ever considered becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly.
Bugman, thanks for the 19 months.
It would be terribly dull. Come.
It's a lot of crows. Or ravens, one of the two. Oh, creepy toy shop. My favorite. Oh, so random fun fact. We got some really cool lore beards coming up soon.
Sense him.
By the way.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Yes. Purple spider webs.
Let's look around.
Yeah, we've got what's looking like at least two more episodes coming up in the nearest future. That should be very, very cool. But I can't reveal a lot more on it yet.
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Somebody fixed this recently.
So Detlef is a toy maker on his free time? Eviction notice. Due to the non-payment of rent for the premises used for shopkeeping purposes, the Administrative Court of Beauclair orders the tenant Alric de Samp to vacate the premises within 7 days. Not complying with this eviction notice shall cause custodial sins to be imposed on the debtor. The length of the sentence shall be determined by the debtor's court.
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Letter to the shopkeeper. Dear Master Shopkeeper, for a long, long time, been asking my parents to buy me a toy. Mummy always cries and says we haven't got any money. Daddy gets cross when I ask him when he will earn some, and once he nearly hit me. My friends have beautiful toys. Laura has a teddy bear and Michelle has a doll with a golden hair that you can brush with a real comb. I worry that I will never have a toy, which is why I'm writing you, Master Shopkeeper. I wanted to write this letter to you a long time ago, but I didn't know how to write then. Now I know. If you have a pretty toy that other children don't want, I will look after it. It will be happy with me. Please don't laugh at me. I know I'm little, but I also know that toys are not really alive. They only live in our imagination, but so what? I would love it very much. Isa. Oh. It's sad.
Nice little trinket.
Any luck inviting some modders? To be honest, I have not asked any modders. One of these days I need to get around to asking them. Asking some, but I don't even know which ones I want to ask just yet.
Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Somebody fixed this recently.
Fixed it? It's a horse on a stick. What's there to fix?
No dust mark.
Brother Red, good to see you.
Somebody moved this here recently.
Patch Slaughter, it's me again, making a Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay in D&D 5th edition. What are the differences in speed and power between a Grail Knight, vampire, and an elf?
Go.
If you had to put a number on it, a scale of 1 to 30 for strength and speed. Oh my god. Okay, if you had to put a number on it from a scale of 1 to 30 from strength and speed in terms of feet per 6 seconds. Also, is there somewhere to look
So this is his nest.
at Wolford books without buying them? Thanks in advance. So... Oh, hold on.
Detloff van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renowed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her.
Oh my
We shall
god.
flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
Okay.
Proof positive Detlav killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Huh. Okay, so if you are looking for Warhammer Fantasy roleplay stuff without buying it, so there is, generally speaking, I would find a community that plays the game, and maybe you can get the kind of information you need, or like easy access to it from like fellows. Because I really enjoy a lot of the work, especially like Cubicle 7's, I would not feel comfortable saying places where you could like potentially find it. But a lot of the older books that are still very relevant, like the 2nd edition books, have a lot of great info, and they're no longer in publication. Those you can literally find by just Googling them. Like, just look them up. So like if you want a lot of information on vampires, you can literally just Google Night's Dark Masters and you can find like online PDFs very easily. You know, if you're looking at elves, there's not really great source material for elves, to be honest. Probably the closest would be Archives of the Empire Volume 1, which has a fair amount of stuff on wood elves. And then the core rulebook has a fair amount of stuff for wood elves and high elves. And then, granted, there is some more high elf stuff in the Lustria supplement as well. And then Bretonia, the Sons of Bretonia, has a just metric fuck ton. Or no, I think it's called Knights of the Grail. Has just so much info on Bretonia that you will drown in it. To answer your question, differences in speed and power between a Grail Knight, a vampire, and an elf. So I'm gonna like give you the most average of the average answers. What kind of elf? Well, okay, I'm just gonna assume the most average possible thing. So like the most average elf, the most average Grail Knight, and the most average vampire. If you're looking at that, then I would say on a scale of 1 to 30 for strength, with a 1 being like a greenskin snotling, and a 30 being like a like, I don't know, like a giant, or like a giant on steroids, right? Like a magma dragon or something, emperor class magma dragon. 10 is a normal human. Okay. Okay, if 10 is a normal human and 30 is like the strongest thing in existence, I would say the strength of an elf is the average elf is probably around an 11-ish, like an 11 or 12. Like the average elf tends to be a little stronger than the average human, but is pretty comparable. A vampire is going to be more like, let's see. So if the strongest thing you could possibly think of is a 30, then I would say like a dragon, right, is probably what, like a 25-ish? So if you have a dragon as a 25, I would say a vampire is probably like a 22. The average vampire is going to be around like a 22, like capable of grabbing and throwing a horse. Like, you know, laying out an ogre with a single punch, or able to like punch through a man's armor using just their claws, right? Like tearing through armor just through sheer strength, plate, you know, so like pretty fucking strong. A Grail Knight is going to be a little, just a tiny bit less than that. I'd probably put Grail Knights at like a 20. And then when it comes to speed in terms of feet per second, if they are all on foot, if the average human feet per 6 seconds, what is the average human for that?
Any idea what it could be? Dettlaff have any enemies?
Indeed. Dettlaff gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One
30?
might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Dettlaff yourself, whoever it is someone new.
If the average human is 30 feet per 6 seconds, I would say the average elf is probably somewhere between, I would say the average elf is probably about 50, somewhere between 45 to 50 feet per 6 seconds. So not quite double, a little less than double. I'd probably say 45. I'd probably say 45 feet per 6 seconds would be good for an elf. For a vampire, I would probably, the average vampire, I would say the exact same. I would say the average vampire and the average elf would be 45 feet per 6 seconds. Grail Knights there's not much in the way of literature suggesting that they move, like movement wise are very significant compared to regular humans. So like a Grail Knight, you might say, like, Grail Knights are much more famous for like speed at wielding a blade, like skill, reaction speed, like they're superhuman, but generally their superhumanness is not portrayed much in terms of like how fast they move from one place to another. But granted, that is probably more because Grail Knights tend to, you know, it's much more about being on horseback, so it just doesn't come up much. I would probably safely ballpark a Grail Knights at either 35 or 40. I'd probably say like 40. Like I imagine like Grail Knights, there is a, I actually was reading something recently talking about a man becoming a Grail Knight. And it talks about that they feel like a lot lighter, like they feel all of their armor as if it weighs practically nothing on them, and they have like a lightness of step that they never experienced before they drink from the Grail. So I would say it seems heavily implied that they move quite quickly. So I'd probably say like I would probably say 40 feet per 6 seconds for Grail Knight, and then 45 for the elf and the vampire would be my guess.
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover, the sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him.
Oh, there she is.
Aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world.